Hello, Televised Carnage fans. We are here again with another really cool box opening. This one's coming to us from Dice Mechanic Games, who do a lot of stuff for auto kill, but most of their range works perfect for Gaslands. I mean, it is a great game altogether, and their stuff just works so well. I actually met them through James, Monster Customs. I did a review on him. And then we kind of contacted each other through Instagram, and really great dudes. I told them that I wanted to get some of their stuff onto the channel, but I was having a really hard time deciding exactly what I wanted, so I sent them some money and just told them to put together a surprise box to show some of their line off. That way I could open up on video and you guys could see exactly what they have to offer, as well as I do at the same exact time. So let's dig into this really cool box. Straight off the bat, really cool packaging, and this thing is chock full of items. This is really cool. So I talked to them a little bit about how exactly they put their stuff together, and what they do is they 3D model it and then print it out on 3D printers, and then they make molds of those prints to actually like resin cast them. And these things have ridiculously good detail, which I'll show you here in a minute. But what they had said was they were really interested in parts for their game, but they just couldn't find anything. So they just started designing stuff themselves. And as they sold more things, they designed more things and just kept on building and increasing their library of products. If you haven't seen Dice Mechanic Games parts before, they're legit. They're really good. Some of their models lend a little bit more towards the sci-fi aspect, but again, I think that they work really well for Gaslands. So let's dig in here and see exactly what we got. Looks like we've got some dropped weapons over here. These things are great. Some extra bits in there as well. I'm gonna have to, after I do this, I'm gonna come around to the other side of the camera so I can make sure you can see this stuff, but it is really cool. We've got some larger weapons, some heavy weapons in there, like a giant bomb, some turrets, a harpoon. Sean, another harpoon buddy. This is some more turret weapons with machine guns in there. Really cool. Oh, this is their ram pack, and I tell you what, these things are awesome. One of them exploding ram. They have some tires in here, as well as some sweet hubcaps and some extenders. I don't know exactly how to use these, but I will figure it out because they look really cool. These look like some monster slicks that you throw in like a dragster or something. They have some engine pieces, like some hood scoops here. Those are going to be really cool to put on some vehicles, especially some of these bigger, beefy ones. Look at those. They look awesome. Looks like we have, ooh, these are some of their hubcaps, and they look really cool. There's like some spikes coming out of them and whatnot. That is awesome. You guys really hooked it up. These look great. I cannot wait to put these together and get them on some models. As well as some more pipes here, and yes, that's what I was expecting. This is some of their concealed weapons lines, ones that would pop out of the side of the vehicle, or they would pop out of some of the headlights or something. Those are really cool. I can't wait to use those. And then lastly, it looks like we got some missiles and some more of the secret weapons packs. Let me hop over to the other side of the camera so I can try to show some of these off to you. Alright, here's some of their bits and bobs pieces. Those look really cool. They have some like Molotov cocktails in there, a NOS booster. Looks like they got some RPGs over here that could be hooked up. Really cool stuff. Really high detail. I don't even know. I guess the resin process helps them get so much good detail of this, but even when they 3D printed it, had to come out really great. Some of their droppers here. Looks like you got an oil slick dropper and probably, it's like a box, so you can probably put whatever you want in there, napalm or mine dropper or whatever. But those look really cool, and they're nice and chunky too. I just really think they're gonna look good on a model. Here's a closer look at the RAM set. Just expertly sculpted here. This one has some explosives on it, so you can use it for explosive ram. Maybe even magnetize these two because they're exact same models. You put this one on there first, and after it explodes and it turns into that one, that would be a really cool idea. Here's the heavy weapon line. See, it has this giant bomb on here. I don't know what I'm going to stick this on, but it's going to be amazing whenever I do. Probably some like tiny car. I just think it'd be awesome and look ridiculous if I put it onto a tiny car. Well, there's some turret weapons here. So there's some of the secret weapons there that'll pop out in the front, sides. Some rockets as well. Those are really amazing. Here's that slick tire set I told you about. They just look really like a dragster tire there. And then some of their engine pipes. Really cool set. Let's see. Oh, these hubcaps. I have to show you the hubcaps. If you want to do like a side ram or something, I would suggest using these because they look really cool. These are just some more of the hood scoops there. Pull them out of the bag, they look really good. Let's see here. Well, some of the tires. A little closer look at some more of their tires, their knobby tires. Here's some more of their secret weapon pack. Excuse me there. More of their secret weapons. And then another box of weapons, another bag of weapons here. These are some of the turret mounted weapons that are going to be really cool to stick on some stuff. And what I did is I saved what I think is the best for last. These were sold out originally, but they told me that they would find some for me, so I had to get them onto the channel. And that is some of the turret gunners, which I think are probably some of the best looking turret gunners out there currently. Let me get one of these out here. And you'll have to see the detail in it. It's really amazing. Alright, time to rip the bag. Alright, so one of the bigger turret gunners. Just has so much detail in it. Look at that thing. I don't know what I'm going to stick this on. Probably a Rutherford vehicle. I have a turret-mounted Rutherford vehicle that I really want to make. But that guy is really awesome looking. As well as another lighter turret gunner with just not as much detail and stuff going on. He's got a really cool weapon there. Probably a heavy machine gun. Probably even kind of as a minigun with how many bullets it looks like it could shoot. But it looks really cool. So much detail. I just don't even know how they get that much detail. And then a couple drivers as well. Those will be really fun. This one's got a weapon in his hand. That's cool. That guy. Looking up the side. Those are awesome. Thank you very much, Dice Mechanic Games. Cannot tell you how much I appreciate this a lot. It was really awesome for you guys to throw it together for me. I was having a really hard time also just deciding what I wanted. Sometimes I just love having pieces in my hand and letting them kind of decide where my builds go. And I can already see so many great builds coming out of this. So if this is something that you're interested in, please look at the link below. You'll see a link for Dice Mechanic Games, and they did a fantastic job. Here in the States, even with all this stuff going on, it only took about 2 weeks for it to ship here, and the shipping really wasn't that bad. It was about $9, so I will say that if you're going to make a purchase, a lot of their stuff is really cheap. I mean, you can buy one of their sets for just $5 or so. But I would say maybe get a couple friends together or just wait till you're ready to make a larger purchase in general, so you can just save on that $9 shipping. If you make a $50 purchase, then that $9 shipping is not that much. Whereas if you make, 3 different $10 purchases and have to add shipping each time, that gets a little bit insane. So maybe hook up with a couple friends, throw it all in together, and if you got a stockpile like this, you guys could just build like crazy. And Josh and Justin, some of this stuff's coming to you because I'm giving you the challenge right now. You've done the Kinder Egg challenge and you did the $4 build challenge. Now we're gonna have whatever Chad gives you in a box challenge. So I look forward to seeing that. Out.